Now, we have some news about Vince McMahon. I also read that last night, or probably the day before, this man now has allegations against him. Basically, he tried to hush up a wrestler and basically, I think, paid her $3 million and also had an affair. And I'm like, ugh, this is not good for the man. The man is in his 70s, right? And now this comes out, and in my mind, every time something big that bad happens, maybe every time that has something that has bad I can't even speak right now. Anytime that there's something bad that happened way back when, they always like to bring it up 20, 30 years later, and I don't get it. I really don't get it. If it was bad then, and you knew you can put this man under before he's ever a billionaire or a millionaire, why could you do it then? And then I realized, because this dude has a ton of money, and of course they want to milk the shit out of him, so he's basically bankrupt and basically paying who knows how much for the rest of his days that he's alive. And it sucks, but I don't know what type of stuff that Vince McMahon did behind the scenes. I really don't know. Obviously, that's when I think Vince McMahon was very young in the company, or got it when his father gave it to him, or when his father died, or I don't know, when it was like the ECW, WWE type era, when it was like him doing steroids and wrestling in matches and shit like that. I have no idea, but this man, I think, owns, I don't know what, I think it's like $3 million that he paid her or him, most likely to her, to keep quiet. So, and then now it's coming out later, like way later on now, and it's like, oh boy. I know Vince McMahon is it's 50-50. He's likable, but also he's tolerable, and on top of that, he's either very hated by a good amount of people in WWE because of his poor decisions in, talent and storyline and sometimes pay-per-views and shit. I understand. But paying someone $3 million because of an affair, I don't know if it was like money-wise or if it was sexual-wise. Probably sexual-wise, because the word affair is in the whole thing. But it's sad, because if this man has some bad, deep doo-doo evidence on him that he basically probably had sex with a female, and shit, probably cheated on his wife maybe, and then kept the female quiet and said, I'll pay you this amount of $1 million to shut the fuck up and not say anything for who knows how long, and then after that say like, if you shut up for this amount of time, basically I want to do this and this, and basically whoever it was that he paid way back when obviously kept the fuck quiet and didn't say shit, and but now it's karma always comes back to haunt you, and now it's about to haunt the fuck out of him, because obviously this man is now stepping down as CEO of WWE and taking his hiatus, because he also appeared on Friday Night SmackDown last week and kind of didn't really address the situation, but basically said I'm going, he didn't really say it, but from his actions and his body language, he was saying, I'm gonna be away for a few, I don't know how long I'll be away for, basically there's, gonna be someone, there's gonna be someone looking over WWE while I'm gone, and yeah, they will take good care of everything, and it's gonna be great. But bro, you can't. But with Vince, he can't do anything. Like he can't do nothing. He also said that in articles that he said that he won't completely disappear from the company. That he'll basically be with the creative team while they're investigating his whole allegations and stuff. He said that McMahon paid a secret $3 million settlement to a former employee he allegedly had an affair with. So basically, it's confirmed that he had sex with somebody, a former women's wrestler, way back when, and kept it quiet. And obviously, the dude is married. He is completely married. Ring on finger and everything. Obviously, I don't know how his marriage is now because his wife probably heard about it and probably divorced his ass and everything. And they said that it was reported in January, unnamed employee from discussing her relationship with Mr. McMahon and everything. And they said, Mr. McMahon said, I have pledged my complete cooperation to the investigation by the special committee, and I will do everything possible to support the investigation. So, basically, if this goes bad, which it will, he will no longer be CEO of everything. I mean, his company would be billions of dollars, but his company's probably been billions of dollars for a minute now, but he probably won't be a billionaire. Like, his wife is probably going to take half of his money, if not most of his money, going to leave him with a couple million, going to take the house, going to take the cars, going to take everything. If this man has a vacation house, going to take that too. Man going to take his jewelry, going to take his money in his bank account, going to let him drive, something like that. Most likely that's going to happen. They also said that the whole thing is just crazy. Because I'm like, bro, I understand that. I don't know if your wife couldn't, couldn't please you like you used to. But if you literally had an affair with the female over your wife, you could have just said, babe, I know stuff is getting kind of boring. We can just spice it up a bit and just see what happens. That's all you could have done. You could have just done that. And I feel like she would have been fine with it. She wouldn't have no problem with you spicing up shit in the bedroom. But no, you basically, in your mind, you said, my wife's pussy tastes like sandpaper. Her shit is drier than a Saharan desert. I'm going to get me some young cooter cat, some young coochie, and then do what it do and have an affair with this female and have a relationship with them and behind my wife's back and see what happens. And after that, keep this girl quiet so she won't tell my wife because I'm in a loving, relationship, a loving marriage, quote unquote, with this person. Not so fast, sir. So, yeah, you're in deep doo-doo now. Obviously, she will tell everything what happened. Obviously, Vince McMahon would probably lie and say, fuck no, I didn't say that shit. But if there's evidence that this man has done this shit, which obviously, if I want to say text messages. I mean, technically text messages. I don't know what if she has text messages or anything of them or what she actually said. I don't know what will happen, but it's not looking good. It's definitely not looking good whatsoever. The dude is definitely going downhill. And it's after a while, it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse. I mean, It's already getting worse because you let go of Sasha Banks. Now it's even more worse because you got sex allegations, aka an affair against your ass, and now you gotta leave, and now your daughter is the CEO of the company, or has been of the company for a minute now, and I don't know, man, but I don't know what will happen with Vince. I really don't know, but time will tell when they will update us on more things about the situation.